Hey there everyone, Marty here, and today I just wanted to do a quick demo of something super awesome that has been added to the copyandcontent.ai platform. Jim Edwards and team never cease to amaze and never cease to come through with exactly what you ask for, exactly what you want, especially if you're patient enough and just give them enough time to work their magic. So today I wanted to look at the 357 word hook genie. It's something that's just been added. It's under the super genies and it's at the very top. So as always, you can load your avatar in. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of that, but just to bring into perspective for those of you who have never seen a video before, you can create all of these ideal customer profiles, and you see that I have all of these. Some of these are admittedly video game characters, but that will allow you to organize and create content, like a strategy guide, and expand with other sort of things in just a few clicks of a button, which makes this platform alone super cool in the fact that it takes into consideration all of your potential customers, listeners, subscribers, followers, desired problems, pain points, roadblocks, questions, long-term results, etc. And you see I got them going all the way back to 2021 when this platform first switched over from Jim Edwards Method Premium to content marketing scripts, and now with the introduction of AI in combination with Jim's proven sales formulas, now we have copyandcontent.ai, and it gets better and better every single day. That's my plug for it. Yes, I do have an affiliate link and all that kind of stuff, but it is genuinely awesome. And there's nothing else like it out there that takes into consideration exactly who you're talking to when you're trying to generate your content with AI. So with that being said, I'm just going to load an avatar. We're going to use Content Chris because I was just talking about creating video game strategy guides and all this other stuff. So tell me if this sounds like you or not. It's like the focus of the hooks here is all about monetizing your content channel or stream. You're a game reliant content creator and you want to be a financially secured beacon of the gaming community. You want to contribute powerful, helpful, motivational, inspirational, or educational content that preserves game integrity. And you want to build a stable business model around your passion for gaming. You don't want to do it the old school way. And if you're anything like me, you don't have time to sit there and stream for 15 hours a day, or the desire to even. Maybe once upon a time, but not now. You want to effectively teach fundamental concepts to newer potential players to reinforce good culture. And your entire monetization strategy relies on rev share from social media and streaming platforms. And you're hung up on the idea that the best way to get more viewers and subscribers is through clickbait tactics, going negative and trashing the game. And in a perfect world, you just want to silently infiltrate any market or go loud on command using your unique gameplay experience to relate to potential followers, subscribers, and customers. We'll just put that in there. And then once upon a time I made something called the Ultimate Stream Machine that was an affiliate offer for sending people, like as a bonus for sending people to sign up for some Jim Edwards stuff here and there, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. But anyway, you can tune your writing style to whatever you want. I'm going to put CI because I am a CI, and if you don't know anything about disc, it's alright, but basically what this means is a person with a high I wants to influence people, and a person with a C who's conscientious, they are cautious, they're very detail oriented, they like systems. It's not all about the result for them, it's all about in the how to get to the result, which in this line of work can be really frustrating, or it can pay off in the grandest of ways. So I mean, it is a little bit of give and take, but anyway, I would use this for when I wanted to create little bitty hooks, like somewhere between 3 to 5 words, sometimes 7. Of course, you can pick 1 through 7. We're gonna go with 5-word hooks for this. Let's say I'm going back and I'm cleaning up a sales letter, or I'm trying to like come up with short little headlines for social media content. There's a lot of different things. So the first block here is for a 5-word focus hook. And if you remember, the focus up here was monetizing your content, channel, or stream. So that's what it's taking into consideration here. And it's going to give me 10 suggestions just like I asked for. And you know, all that looks pretty good. Here's one off of the current and ideal identity. Be the gaming community's rock star, secure your gaming legacy, transform your gaming hobby into wealth, elevate your status, elevate your bank account from gainer to financial force, maximize your gaming earnings, etc. Here's the spot where I was alluding to a little bit earlier where they really deliver here. My full avatar, my full content Chris avatar, you'll notice that it populates just one thing, but there's 3 different fields, and what it does is it takes the first one out of each section and pulls it in whenever there's just one field like this. So basically what that meant is that you would have to have your full avatar screen open, and if I wanted to go with the second one or the third one, I would just copy and paste it over. It's like no big deal, but it is a slight pain. You wish there'd be something like a drop down menu, and now there is. And I see them, this is taken from that full avatar I just showed. I'm taking it that we'll eventually see this pulled into different genies here, there, and everywhere, like this ability to populate. So here, for the hot buttons, I'm going to talk about, let's see, how to effectively teach concepts to new or potential players. And you can also change this. It has some bearing on the AI, on the genie, but anything that's blue is clickable is the point I'm trying to make here. So it comes in with some little stuff. Say I want to talk about that, teach a little class, or I don't want to do that. I want to talk about the best way to get more viewers and subscribers instead. And then there you go. It gives you all these suggestions. Now here's benefit, desires, and pains. So I want to talk about the great pain of having to get a real job if your game dies unexpectedly, because of course that's all you hear in the gaming community. This game's dead, that game's dead, blah 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 blah. So there's all these different things that kind of like go back to this, and there's something that we created called the digital content ghost that goes along just with this. That's a nice supplement to this platform. So I'll just show off another example using a video game character. So Fenrir is one of my favorite defensive operators in Rainbow Six Siege. He releases like this fear toxin gas that causes vision to go down and you can't see, and he's a rogue siege scientist, which is exactly what I kind of feel like I am too in a way. They're called dread mines, F-not dread mines. So you want to harness dread as your greatest weapon to dynamically control defenses. Fill your opponent's mind with fear toxin that chemically induces obscured vision. Make the best use of your activation codes. The pain point is you lose your codes if an activated dread mine is destroyed. Idle mines are bulletproof but don't do any good if they're not primed. And by the way, this is going to change like in a few weeks, because that's what happens, and Fenrir's too strong and he needs a nerf for the good of the game. So says the people who know what they're talking about. Just something about me is like, to me it doesn't matter how unbalanced it is, how much the odds are stacked in the other favor. Is like, if you can play intelligently enough and with enough coordination with team, you can overcome anything. But I understand at the same time the need to provide an almost fair and balanced game. But anyway, I'll get off that digression a little bit. But really, you want to play as a lion-hearted defensive quarterback by taking out enemies frozen in fear of your purple haze. So it's just kind of like some cheeky stuff I added in to change stuff up. But ultimately, when you master Fenrir, you can make detailed call-outs using your HUD, take info, protected peaks at just the right time, and utilize your utility with deadly efficiency. And of course, you want to do that with every operator, but Fenrir excels in these things. And then the number one big result and the number one pain of that goes along is losing all your codes to cautious attackers or becoming a defenseless puppy, which is a little nod to something that another operator, Capcan, said about him in the lore. So these are just different ways that I'm setting up to create and enhance all the content I've already made for the game Rainbow Six Siege. So I'm very much this content Chris guy that I just showed off myself, or I've been there, or I've been looking at that, etc. So anyway, I'm just going to build this, and then it was mastering Fenrir tactics and with the F0, and you know, you look at these as somebody, like, whether you play or not, you know, probably not, but for me, somebody who actively plays this game a lot, is in this community, etc., etc., is like, this is something I should know. Is like where it says level up your mind game, I might add level up your mind game, because it's a bit of a mind game between, is it turned on, is it turned off, is it hidden well, is like, am I missing something, because they're kind of easy to miss. Anyway, sneak, trap, and conquer, keys to victory, science meets stealth in style, or science meets fear in style, unleash chaos, embrace science, like all that kind of good stuff. That's focusing on the identity. And now, because I only made Avatar Juniors, it's only calculating like the one thing, because there is only one. So the mines are bulletproof, but they don't do any good. They're not activated. So prime your dread mines for success. And if I wanted to talk about that and how to place them, how to do all that kind of good stuff. And then this is the offer stuff, the benefit, desire, pain. The offer comes down here. Gain clarity through get insider intel in seconds. That is really good. Reveal attacker positions with these. I mean, these are just things that you use your head, knowing what you know about whatever it is you're talking about, in conjunction with the AI, because again, no matter what the truth is, the AI is going to get you started. It still, at this point, needs a human being to sort of cipher it, mold it, and honestly, just mess it up, because everything is so artificial these days, and so most of that is artificial intelligence induced. And so if you go in and you literally mess it up with bad grammar, run-on sentences, incomplete thoughts, etc., etc., it's going to look and feel more human, and people are going to identify with it more. So this is the 357 hook genie. I'm going to show just one more because I have some time right here, and I just want to bring up something a little different, something that's not a siege character. As you can see, there's at this point 71 operators in Rainbow Six Siege. So let's bring up Sadie for CCAI. She's focused on content marketing. She's an overworked, underpaid professional. She wants to be a stress-free digital ghost travel blogger. She wants to create her ideal personal work lifestyle, stop working for her boss, get initial traction with finding the right conversations so you can escape the soul-crushing job. It's always work for a paycheck. Putting your attention on building a faceless internet company will lose the stability and security of a traditional job one way or another, is what's holding her back. And rightfully so. I mean, times are tough. We're times of crisis, etc., etc. But ultimately, she just wants to disappear from the office grind by getting a totally unfair advantage with stealth blogging. And again, results and all that stuff. We're going to switch the tuning, say we don't like it. I'm going to do psychology today. We'll say they're D, and that means they're very results oriented. We'll go to Eugene Swartz, and we want 20 hooks this time. 10 was a good start, and we're going to go down to 3 because we're really trying to get to the point here. This is social media caption headline: power up content, crush content block, ignite your ideas, content magic wand. To me, the shorter these get, the better they get. I feel like that really makes this particular genie shine, is how short you can get with it. And of course the drop down menus that allow you to choose different hot buttons based on what you've inputted into the avatar I didn't mean to hit the build button again, but what you've put into the avatar already, and it is a little bit of uphill to get that avatar dialed in precisely, and you will have several versions, but they get tighter and tighter as you go and ratchet into place. So if I want to go back and I want to keep all my variables, but I'm just like, I want a 2-word banger of a attention grabber hook. I just go, then I hit the rebuild button, and let's talk about putting attention on the building a faceless internet company while you hold a job. So rise up, break free, untap success, endless rewards, power play, reinvent yourself, fearless leader, rule breaker, unleash power, revolutionize life. That all goes well with rogue consciousness. So that is it. I mentioned a few things, by the way, like the ultimate stream machine and digital content ghost and things like that aren't outright available to buy. But as a bonus, the only way to get it at this point, besides being a member of the Rogue Consciousness Collection membership, those people will already get these things. But in order to get these products as bonuses, click the link below and check out some even more behind the scenes of copyandcontent.ai. And when you sign up for the yearly plan through my affiliate link, and yes, I will get a commission, it's just how it works. But when you do that, email me your receipt, let me know that you're in, and I will make sure, or someone on my team will make sure, that you get hooked up with the Ultimate Stream Machine and Digital Content Ghost. So, that being said, I'm Marty. I'm out of here.